Welcome to the Beast of the NFC East podcast. I am your host, Sean Michael Gnitzkovich, with my co-host, Jeremy Good. It's mock madness. The draft is a week away. There's a bunch of rumors going around. Dexter Lawrence isn't getting traded. Maybe he will, but I hope he doesn't. A.J. Brown will probably get traded. I really hope he does. And we're going to get into this, guys. We're doing a 7-round mock draft for every NFC East team. And I'm with my good co-host, Jeremy Good. What is good?
Sean, great to be back. Jeremiah Love, you are a New York Giant. I wanted to save that for live. A little bit of history going back to when the Giants took a running back high. We'll see. Mock season, Sean. Love that.
Yeah.
It's just a fun time of year.
It could be a circle. Yeah. It could be a circle because we had a star player, a cornerstone player that our GM, said no way we're trading him. No way we're trading him. And then after a nice press conference that I deep dived into on my lunch break, and I was like, okay, there's no way we're trading Dexter Lawrence. Then I'm about to go to bed last night, and I get Ian Rappaport saying Dexter Lawrence is at an impasse. And also when I saw those reports, I go through the comments to to see the temperature of what people think of it. The amount of people that don't know what the word impasse means was actually mind blowing. It means that both sides are kind of stalemated. I don't know if you don't know impasse, you might not know stalemate. But regardless, it means that both sides do not agree on a contract extension. If you don't know anything about the Dexter Lawrence trade demands, he has no more guaranteed money. He's the 12th highest paid defensive tackle, even though he's arguably the best defensive tackle in the league. He has a Giants tattoo on his bicep, which, I think it means that he wants to be a Giant. When this first came out, a week ago, I was hungover as hell, running late for a tea time. I get the text from Jeremy. Everybody's blowing up. I'm like, this isn't happening. There's no way. And then I see the Giants fans that want it to happen to get the Bengals 12th overall or whatever 11th overall pick. I don't think you understand. That's not guaranteed to be a superstar like Dexter Lawrence. I don't care if he had a down year last year. He was also double teamed more than anybody else. And if you look at the pass rush win rate when he was on and off the field, the production that you got out of Brian Burns and Abdul Carter all stemmed from Dexter Lawrence being that double team, being that world theory, planet theory player. So I don't know. I'll tell you this. Everybody is entitled to their own opinions. We're doing a 7-round mock draft. People are going to be pissed off. People are going to be wrong, just like NFL GMs are wrong all the time. But as somebody who's a big sexy Dexy guy, I love doing the sexy Dexy dance on Sundays, Mondays, Thursdays. I don't know, maybe there's an NFL Friday. I was happy when the Giants traded Leonard Williams. We were doing the podcast live when Leonard Williams was traded. I was like, you know what? We weren't going to keep him. Whatever. We got a second.
Good value.
We draft Tyler Nubin. I'm stoked. I think Tyler Nubin's going to be great. Tyler Nubin has been an ass. Leonard Williams was the reason why the Seahawks won a Super Bowl and is still performing at a high level even at age 32. So people are like, oh, Dexter Lawrence, he's old. He's 28. That's not old. Defensive tackle Calais Campbell is 40 and still putting up good numbers. We're about to sign DJ Reader, and everybody's like, oh, we can sign DJ Reader. Screw Dex. No, DJ Reader was supposed to be there with Dex because we need more depth at defensive tackle. John Harbaugh was talking about how he'll have a heart attack if there's more than 5 yards given up per run. I'll tell you what, without Dexter Lawrence, I don't care if we get the 12th overall pick, we're giving up more than
That's
5
true.
yards per run, okay? It's just that's not how you build a team, especially if John Harbaugh wants to win now, which I know he does. I've been ranting for a minute. Jeremy, what are your thoughts on Dexter Lawrence? And then we'll talk about the other guy who might get traded, A.J. Brown, before this draft starts, because it will have implications, obviously, on these draft picks.
I see both sides for Giants fans for sure. I understand wanting to keep him. For the reasons you listed, Sean, I'm not going to get too much of. He's obviously one of the best defensive tackles, nose tackles in the NFL. Top 2, top 3. Not that old yet. I agree. I think the Giants are doing a good job within, I guess, the last year, bringing younger talent and building through that. So with that in mind, if you wanted to shed his contract, get younger, and not give him that contract extension, which is going to cost a little bit of change, especially against the salary cap. I
Yeah.
understand the idea of moving on from him, in my opinion. How serious is the injury? I don't know. Last year, you don't want to overreact too much, but if you're the Giants, maybe you say, last year, we just don't want to bet on that. We're going to be rewarded. We're going to get good compensation in a trade. We're going to get this contract off the book. I see both sides. I understand more why you'd want to keep him, so I think I'd lean towards that. But I think it could make just a good amount of sense if you got off him and got compensation for Dexter Lawrence. But I think I'm leaning towards you though ultimately and wanting to keep him.
Yeah. Well, the way I see it too is like, you give him the extension now. He's still under contract for 2 more years. You can make him the highest paid defensive tackle that won't go into effect for what,
Right.
I don't know,
Sure.
depending on how they structure
Allocate
it,
the
whatever.
money. Yeah.
By the time that contract is active, the cap's going to go up. They're going to be giving these guys more money.
Yeah.
It's just it's. I will say this too. Ian Rappaport said something will be done before the draft. So that's either the extension or the trade. I'm really hoping this is the extension. When it first came out, everybody was like, "This is just traditional." You know, whenever anybody runs out with their guaranteed money, the agent's on it. They're demanding it. He had the off season last year. He came in out of shape because Brian Dable ran a country club and just let him just kind of mosey on in there. I think maybe he was still a little hurt, whatever. Yeah. Even Brian Burns was saying when they came into the voluntary spring, he's like, just get it done. Like, Brian Burns was in that same position with the Panthers. It's not only going to affect the roster in terms of, you know, you take away Dexter Lawrence, it's worse. It's going to affect the locker room because you get rid of one of your best players. I mean, the best player, arguably, with Andrew Thomas, and it shows that we're not competing now. It shows that we're trying to build for the future, and I think these players are ready to compete now. So that's all I have to say about that. And then AJ Brown, I know you're more of an expert than me. Any more news about the AJ Brown?
Not much.
It looks like
Besides
news.
indirectly with Deanna Rossini, obviously.
Yeah,
Um,
I was gonna mention.
obviously, I guess the statement I prepared for this is, for me at this point, it's simple. AJ Brown makes his team better by a lot. If he's not on the team, they will not be as good. That's putting it lightly. They won't be, I think, anywhere as good. They'll have to get creative. If so, do you look around the NFL and trade for a wide receiver, top tier wide receiver? Maybe. Do you draft one in his place? I don't love that. I think that's what the Titans did when they traded AJ Brown to us when they took Traylon Burks.
I was just gonna
I
say.
don't like that technique. I don't like the idea of replacing someone directly. You just put extra pressure on them in the situation. There are some receivers for sure. Tyson out of Arizona State, although he's had some injury stuff and blah blah blah. We'll see. I think yeah, my statement is if you trade AJ Brown, good luck because you're just a much worse team. Obviously, he has some injuries that lingered from last year. Is that long term? I don't know. But this team, this AJ Brown's been awesome for this roster for this team for years. He is very responsible for going to 2 Super Bowls and winning one. It would be, it would be tough, but well, it'll be
Yeah.
interesting too, especially with the post June 1st trade assignment. Well, we'll see. We will see.
We shall see. Yeah, there's not really too much more because by the time this is out, who knows? Maybe both Dex and AJ Brown are
Maybe.
gone. But like, this is the thing. I know as a big fan, I've been googling Dexter Lawrence like every hour on the hour during my sleep too, just to make sure nothing
Sure.
happened because I want him. I want him on my team. But with that being said, let's get mock drafting. Let's
I would add
choose
too.
these GMs.
Maybe Dexter
Yes.
Lawrence and AJ Brown are swapped for each other. Just kidding.
No, there's no way.
That would-
But it's fun. It's fun.
That wouldn't make too much sense
Um,
for either team, especially the Eagles.
No, you guys are pretty thin
Yes.
on the defensive tackle side for right now. But we do kind of need a wide receiver too. I mean, and we'll get into that. when we'll discuss kind of what's been happening in free agency, how these GMs are shaping the roster, how there's holes that are maybe in place that GMs have put themselves in a position where they might need to draft a player in a certain spot. Obviously, best player available is what I think is the best. And while we do this draft, I think we're going to do what's realistic, like what we think is going to happen, but also realistically, there's always options. So we're kind of going to do what we think is the best option there. Right, Jeremy?
We'll try.
That's good. I'm a
try to
Giants
balance
fan,
it. Yes.
If you can't. Yeah, I'm a Giants fan if you can't tell. So I will be drafting for the Giants. I'll let Jeremy chirp me, try to steer me in the wrong way.
Always.
Jeremy is obviously the resident Eagles fan. And then, the Cowboys and Commanders, I think we'll just kind of go back and forth and pick together, and figure it out. And we're not going to screw you guys if you're a Cowboys or Commanders fan. We want to, we're going to probably piss you off no matter what. I mean, we're going to piss off Giants and Eagles fans too. So just stay tuned and tell us in the comments how wrong we are or how right we are. All right, we're starting this draft. 7 rounds, baby.
Here we go.
And we're using Stick to the Model, which I think is awesome. It's free. It has all these really cool things, cool features. There are trades. I don't think we're doing trades, Jeremy, right? I think maybe we could. Maybe if one comes
maybe we
up,
squeeze a
really
second pod. If we did, maybe we do a trade version.
Yes. And Joe Shane, because we've been talking, and the Giants are going to start off this draft with the first pick because we were the worst team of the division last year. Not going to be the case next year. But Joe Shane just said at his presser, teams are contacting him to trade up. He says nothing's going to probably happen until Thursday, which is draft day, because he wants to see how the board falls, which makes me think that there's a player or two that he thinks is not worth losing, even in a trade back, because we do need to acquire a lot of picks. It's weird because the Cowboys, the Commanders, the Giants, we're all kind of strapped on picks because of trades throughout the past seasons. So it'll be less random picks than usual. The Eagles have an extra third from that Hassan Reddick trade, years ago, at the top of the third, which is awesome for you guys. Good for you, Howie. That worked out well for the Eagles, definitely not well for the Jets. But let's fast forward to April 23rd, and the draft is on. All right, this is how the board fell. Sonny Styles to the Jets, I don't think is going to happen, to be honest.
Yeah.
But I could see him go to the Cardinals. The Cardinals have a history of getting linebackers in the first round. Obviously, Isaiah Simmons didn't pan out. Hassan Reddick was another one.
Right.
It didn't pan out for them. Panned out later on. And Zaven Collins, I think, was the other one. That honestly is solid, but I think he converted to edge as well. So, Jeremy, this is where you like to say, Jeremy.
I mean, it's right there for you, but I want to hear it from you.
I don't want Jeremiah Love. We have a huge hole at right guard right now. We don't have a solid run offense. JMS is mid in the run. John Runyon is mid in the run. Andrew Thomas, Jermaine Illuminor, whatever. Great. But we don't have a right guard. We have Evan Neal competing with Daniel Falalele, which he is better in the run, I would say, than he is as in pass protection, where he's too big and can't react to people spinning around him, turning like a turnstile. I don't think that we're moving Bo there. I think, honestly, we're looking at guard in the second round. And even some people think above Jeremiah Love. And I've kind of transitioned to this as well. Francis Maui-Noah out of Miami, who played right tackle, but a lot of people think he would be an amazing guard based on it. I watched a bunch of tackle and O-line film this year, which I usually don't do. I just usually let other people talk about it because I don't even know what to look for. But honestly, Maui Noah is a brawler, and he could be a great right guard for you for 3 years, which is how long Jermaine Illuminor's contract is as the right tackle. And then maybe come then you decide move him to right tackle or you keep him at guard. And then there's obviously Caleb Downs, who I think is a very high chance to be drafted by the Giants. I think the odds changed when Peter Schrager put out his mock, because he's one of the best mockers because he has an inside scoop. Last year he predicted the Giants getting Abdul Carter, then circling back, trading back for Jackson Dart, which they obviously did. My pick would be Sonny Styles here if he was
Right.
here. I think that he's going to be a generational linebacker. I was watching him, the way that he has the athleticism to make plays in the run and in the pass, but also he's just so smart that he can like identify. And he picks up blockers. He sheds blockers. Like he's just. I'm pissed that he's not here because ideally Sonny Styles is my guy. Caleb Downs. Oh man, I think. I don't know, Jeremy. I think Jeremiah Love, though, is to be honestly who the Giants are going to draft.
Sure.
Based on what Joe Shane was saying, I don't know if this is smoke. I also think that that's who the Cowboys. I don't know if you heard the rumors. The Cowboys want to trade up in front of the Giants because they're targeting the same guy. That could be Sonny Styles. That could be Caleb Downs. That could be Jeremiah Love. I don't think the Cowboys would trade up for a safety, to be honest. But they could. They could. But I don't want to do this all day. I will say this. I'm going to go Caleb Downs because that's honestly what I would do.
Okay.
That's what I would do here. So I think that he is, you know him, obviously you're a Bama fan.
Yes.
From his freshman year. And he started in Saban's. I know people talk about how he might be smaller.
Yes.
But if you look at some of the best safeties of all time, he's right up there. Troy Polamalu was like 5'10". Brian Dawkins was like 6 foot even. Ed Reed was like 5'11", 5'10". He's like actually great size, and maybe he's not the fastest. A lot of safeties, it doesn't matter about your speed. It matters about how you process, because you could be the fastest player, but if you're taking too much time to process, you're screwed. But these are some cool little. I like how they have this. The Stick to the Model did a great job with this. And I know he's only had 2 interceptions in each of his last 3 seasons, but the way that he plays the pass, the way that he assesses it, the way that he plays the run, all around great. I think this is who a lot of Giants fans want anyways. Carnell Tate was who, when we had our last podcast at the end of the season, I said Carnell Tate or die.
Stack up that we're
I really want Carnell Tate. We had him in as a top 30 visit. I just don't see the Giants going there based on the team.
Right.
What would you do?
What would I
if you were
do?
the Giants?
I agree with your Sonny Styles take.
Yeah.
I really like the Malagoa from Miami. It makes sense there. I'm not saying Caleb Downs is a bad player. It hurts me to take a safety that early in the draft, in my opinion. If you were obviously Downs is special, so it's like maybe that has an impact too. I just think you have to be like you want to take guys that are good value that can help. I like that he could play right guard too. Maybe do you think Illuminor Sean could play guard?
No. I think Maui Noah.
Yeah, the only thing I know you said that. The only thing that I hate about that is like, again, do you want to take a guard at 5 and then eventually push him out the tackle? At that point, you're not going to push him out the tackle if he's an elite guard, most likely. So that's why I wonder if you can move Jermaine Illuminor right now to guard and have Malgoa.
Maui Noah play right tackle. This is how I see this. Jermaine Illuminor has proved to be a great right tackle. When we signed him, we were going to keep Evan Neal at right tackle. We had him practicing at guard. Jermaine Illuminor earned his keep. I think he actually took like a pay cut to stay with the Giants in free agency, which we got him for a steal, like $13 million a year for one of the best pass blocking right tackles of at least last season. But I think and the argument against taking a guard at 5 is if you see how much guards are getting paid right now, and Tyler Linderbaum getting like $30 million a year as a center, like I think the interior matters right now. I think that he will improve the run game, like especially what Harbaugh wants to do in the run game. Oh man, I honestly think if this is the case, I would actually do. You know what? Screw it. I'm gonna do Francis Maui Noah. I went in a total circle.
I think that's the best.
Circle.
I think that's the best
With
value.
Schrager saying that, I love Caleb Downs. I think I would take a trade,
Right.
but today we're not
Right.
doing any
Right.
trades.
Right.
I mean, there's some good trades. The Eagles and the
Oh,
Cowboys,
there you
man. A lot of
go.
interdivisional
Eagles trade up to
trades
5. Oh my
in
god.
those. I mean, for the draft haul actually isn't terrible.
Yeah.
But no, we're the new Francis Maui-Noah. Schrager said it. I think that it's in the cards. I think it'll improve. If you want Jeremiah Love, I think there might be a running back in next year's class.
Yeah, it's just
that would benefit from having a great solidified O-line with Francis
we've
Maui-Noah.
seen the Giants take a running back early, and it's just hard. Any team takes a running back. Look at the Raiders with Ashton Genty last year. I don't. It's just I'm looking for value, value, and I like the tackle from Miami for the Giants. Here with the board the way it is, I think it's just very good value.
Yeah, I'm gonna take my boy Francis Maui-Noah. All right. Ooh, so the Commanders, I think that was in where they were in on the Carnell Tate stakes. I don't think Jeremiah Love is gonna fall this far, but I think this is who they want. So this is a cool little thing. Obviously, you can see here. They don't really have them. They don't have a second round pick. They don't have a fourth round pick. I think those were involved in the Larry Tunsil trades. And depth chart, they did sign Rashad White to a very small deal. I have him listed as the third running back. But Rashad White played with Jaden Daniels at Arizona State, I believe, right? I'm not making that up, right? But Ja'Cory Krosky-Merritt is not going to keep you from drafting Jeremiah Love. They were in on Alec Pierce. I think that they could go wide receiver. I think Carnell Tate is definitely in play. Jordan Tice is perhaps. Mekhi Lemon. But I'm going to go Jeremiah Love here because I think that's actually what they would do. Do you agree?
I think they could. I think that you see someone of the talent of Caleb Love at this point. I think Caleb Love has some.
Wait, Caleb
sorry. Is there a Caleb Love? Maybe not. I don't know.
No, Caleb. Not that I'm
that seemed too comfortable off the tongue. Caleb Downs.
Yeah.
Caleb Downs, I think has an injury that is a little concerning, more so for GMs.
The degenerative.
Yeah, maybe that. Although the talent, like at 7, seems like awesome. Although I don't know. I guess I wouldn't have an issue if they went Jeremiah Love. I can see it for sure. Yeah.
And I know that they invested in Clavon Chasen and Adefe Owe, but like Ruben Bain here too. That's the thing. At the top of this draft, like that's why I think the Giants would want to trade back. I think the Commanders would take a trade back too because there's a lot of players, especially with the Giants, that I would be comfortable taking. Like I'm waffling over all these players, and I think if you could trade back 5 spots, you just take the best player available. So you think Caleb Downs or Jeremiah Love? I'll let you take this. I'm just thinking maybe he might fall.
I'll go with you. I'll go Jeremiah Love. I've
seen a lot of love for Love
in
that Commanders community. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe you guys want Mansour Delane, which you guys can.
Yeah, Washington could use a lot. Let me tell you.
Yeah. All right, Akeem Mesidor going that early was a little. And this is where I think the Cowboys do go. Downs. I think. I could see them going a few different ways.
I think
I could see this. Yeah.
I think if Downs is there, which I don't think he probably will be. I think if you're Dallas in this situation, there's this mock draft, you take Caleb Downs.
Yeah. I mean, if you look here at safety, they got Malik Hooker, Marquise Bell. They got Jalen Thompson in free agency.
Yeah, they spent a little.
Actually, like a pretty lucrative deal, and he's not a schlub by any means, but I mean they could still use a cornerback. I know they invested in Kobe Durant in free agency. He was decent on the Rams, so they got him at a pretty cheap deal because he's kind of like prove it linebacker. I think they would love to get Sonny Styles.
Yeah.
Here. But yeah, I think Caleb Downs is just like the love, the hype, the talent. I mean, this would be a steal to get Caleb Downs here. But mentioning Peter Schrager's, who knows everything, apparently, he did have Caleb Downs, I believe, falling to the Cowboys.
There you go.
I wouldn't put it past it. So we'll go Caleb Downs so we get this moving. I haven't talked to you about where you want to go for the Eagles, But first, we have to go for the Cowboys again. All right, Cowboys. I think here I'm leaning edge or corner. I don't like Avion Terrell.
Okay.
I think they have him high up here, but I don't know if you saw he ran like such a slow 40,
Yeah.
and he's already undersized. He's going to be a slot guy moving, I think, in the NFL because of his being undersized. And I'd rather get somebody like D'Angelo Pons if you're going to go
Sure.
undersized.
You can get him at later value. Yep.
Yeah. I think they would go edge.
Okay.
They have Donovan Ezeraku. They have Rashawn Gary, who they
Yes.
traded for. I mean, what other positions do you think would be? I mean, the linebacker.
They got to think defense for sure. Yeah.
Yeah.
Edges again. Value. Edges there. Defensive tackle. Kenny.
Well, they got Kenny Clark and Quinn.
Yeah.
Williams. I know
They're good. They're good there.
Yeah.
More edge rush for sure.
Yeah.
I would think. Yeah.
Yeah. I think Cassius Howell is undersized.
Okay.
Keldrick Falk is a bigger edge and also can like kind of be moved inside. He kind of reminds me of like a much more talented Chauncey Colston.
Okay.
Wait, not Chauncey. Who did the Giants pick? Yeah, Chauncey Colston. Yeah, from the Cowboys. I think that he's a great talent. I think somebody who's creeping up boards is Zion Young, who I think is now looked at to be more of a first-round pick. I don't know. Where do you? And then T.J. Parker too. I could see Jerry going T.J. Parker because he had all the hype going into last season. I think he, before the season was played out, was probably going to be a top 10 pick on a lot of people's draft boards.
Yeah, T.J. Parker, good size. Maybe RAS scored 9.4. That's pretty good. I could see T.J. Parker, I think.
All right, let's go T.J. Parker. Let's do it. And now it's your Eagles. Jerry.
All right.
You're in Howie's seat.
Oh, Keldrick Falk was my guy, and he just oh no.
Oh, that's why you didn't want Keldrick Falk. Because
I would have.
You guys.
I would have probably taken TJ. It's hard. I could see them. I could see Dallas going TJ Parker there. My guy is Falk. Yeah. That's tough. Cash's house of. I think they're going to go. Let's go to the tackle position, Sean. I think that this is the case, and obviously with Howie, there's always movement. There's some good tackles here. I think that in this situation, they probably move a little bit, of course, like Howie usually does to get his guy. The Arizona State Max, I think. Hawaiian Shore? Yeah.
Ioniker is what I.
He is awesome. His RAS is 9.9. That's insane. The Eagles always go high on the RAS score. Every draft pick is like over an 8, I think. He's awesome. He hasn't played much football, but he's also very, very good for the amount of football he's played.
Some people think he might not get out of like.
Top 50. Yeah, I've heard that too. Yeah. It's either him or Proctor. I'm an Alabama guy. I like Proctor. He'd fit in. I think he's. It would be fine value. There's nothing wrong with the pick. I might go with. I think I'm going to go with this board, assuming that they didn't trade up, like I said earlier, with Falk. I think I'm going to go with Max. Yeah.
That's who I think is more Howie's guy. Because he can sit behind Lane Johnson, develop. He already has that raw talent. He reminds me of like a higher touted Jordan Mailata. Just
6'7", I believe. 6'7". Oh, 6'5".
It says 6'5".
Oh, I thought it was 6. Interesting.
Yeah, you know how they always change.
Sure. Yeah, I'm intrigued, and I think that he can develop. Obviously, the Eagles don't have Stoutland anymore, which if they did, I think this would be a lock of a pick with Stalin in the
Yeah.
building. Um, but yeah, I think I'll still go with Maxi Wanashore.
All right, there we go. I feel like every time you say it, you say
I
different.
mean, it's definitely different every time I say it.
Yeah.
We'll get it. We'll get it eventually.
All right. New York Giants here. We're not going offensive
Oh, if
tackle.
you
We're going
did,
Francis Maui
I
Noah.
wow, they're. I mean, Emmanuel's there. If you did need a tackle, I think Blake Miller at 34 is awesome.
Oh
But if you
yeah,
don't,
yeah.
do you need a safety? I would take.
So we don't technically need a
I
safety.
would
So
take. I would take my
let's just.
guy Emmanuel. But
Oh, I think Emmanuel McNeil Warren is
yeah,
awesome, and I think if the Giants are doing best player available, I think it's Emmanuel McNeil
right.
Warren. But also, there's a guy who's down here who I love. Like I love
Yeah.
Christian Miller. I think if we didn't go Francis Maui Noah, I would go Chase Basantis. He's a Jersey
Okay.
guy. He already had a top 30 visit. He's highly touted coming out of high school. Great run blocker. I think he's regarded as like a round one pick
Mm-hmm.
too, but we'll see because I mean I think that there's a lot of people that are on this fringe, but the guy who I'm going to go with, who I have a huge draft crush on. Like this is who I. Even if we didn't go Maui Noah in the first and we need the guard, you have the board with Kristen Miller and Chase Basantis. Like, if for need, you go Chase Basantis. But I think Kristen Miller is more of a slam dunk prospect, and I think he's going to be
Yes.
unreal. Like, he's great with the run. He's great in the pass. Like, he has upside with the pass. He's not, like, the biggest
At that size, it's probably a little difficult.
He's good at both. Yeah.
So if you have
Yeah.
if you have Dexter Lawrence on the roster, do you still make this pick?
Which this is with Dexter Lawrence, 100%, 100%. Like we need that. I was looking at Lee Hunter too,
Yes.
another guy who I really love because he's just like, and he has like no pass rush upside really, but he will just take up two gaps and be great against the run, which is what we need.
Go, Sean. Can you
as-
go up
as a
in the
team.
players drafted on the left side? Of guys who,
Yeah, I got you.
there was a tackle at I forget who. I guess Bain. Would you consider Bain at 5?
Oh. Would I? Well, he's. I mean.
I
he's
know.
edge,
Yeah.
I mean, I think you could put him at like a
Yeah.
3 tech. I just not with Kayvon
Okay.
on the roster. I think if maybe we traded Kayvon, we would consider it. But no. And I'll tell you what, Caden McDonald, I don't think he's getting out of the first round, but he's like the ideal run stuffing defensive tackle. I just think Kristen Miller is the best here. So I talked it through just so because who knows how the draft will actually fall, and I think wide receiver. I love Jeremy Bernard, dude. I love Jeremy Bernard. I don't see that happening.
I
with the
like
Giants,
Bernard.
unfortunately.
I think at the next level it'll be a little interesting, but I mean, obviously, he was really fun last year.
Yeah. So I'm gonna go Kristen Miller. That's my draft crush. That's who I would go with. Like I said, if not, I would probably go with Chase Basantis or honestly Emmanuel Tregnon. I think the Giants are more towards Basantis, and I guess there's a lot of love for this.
Yeah, he's been rising.
Who he's a physical freak, and like he's tenacious and like a mauler, and he looks awesome on film in terms of like how tough he is, but he also is a little sloppy, and I think needs some refinement. Might not be a year one starter, or might be a liability year one. So I'm going to Kristen Miller just to keep this bad boy moving. And I'm pretty sure Cowboys don't have a second round pick. Commanders don't have a second round
Wow.
pick. Yeah. Here we go. Where are we going here, Jeremy?
This is
Malachi
unreal. Lawrence is
if
awesome.
he falls there. That's on. And even Gabe Jackass did it, or Yakas. I love that guy too.
Gabe Jack. I'll make it.
I want you to draft him just for the years of
Oh my
seeing,
god! I'll make it simple here. I like Jennings Dunker.
Yeah.
I guess they have him as a guard here. I think a lot had him Could have him at tackle. We'll see. But I guess I like the flexibility there.
Yeah.
I'll take Malachi Lawrence. I'll keep it simple. This team needs edge rushers. He, I'm pretty sure he's a really big body, right, Sean? I think he's like,
Oh yeah. Well, actually no, he's more of a
yeah,
speed guy.
6'4". I think
But
I've seen him at 6'5". Good age, about to
yeah,
turn 23. The Eagles don't need,
and he
and
has
the
that
RAS
RAS
is
you really
9'9",
like
which
too.
is awesome. So this feels like an Eagles guy. Um, I've seen a lot of his tape, and I saw a lot of his tape a few months ago when people had him like etched in the fourth round, maybe low third, and I thought,
Yeah,
interesting, that would be nice. But I'll gladly take him here, end of the second round at 54, Malachi Lawrence.
I like that, Jeremy. I mean, that's a slam dunk. As soon as I saw that, I was like, yeah, I know where you're
Yeah.
going. I feel like you could have taken him in the first, like, and I think that's actually in play for you guys to take him
Wow.
in the first. And this is the trade that you got for your boy. Second
Yes.
pick, the top of the third Jets pick.
Good names.
Were you?
I like Romello Height a lot. Obviously, I'm a little out on him now if I have Malachi Lawrence,
Yeah,
but I do like Height 8'8" RAS. Um,
yeah.
Rutledge is there. Nice. Um,
I do want to just look at
we have a
so this is cool to see in
yes.
Giants, but how do you feel about Tyler Steen?
Tyler Steed is a good player. He'd be a better player probably as a backup, but you could get away with him as a starter. So I'm definitely looking at guard. I know Rutledge is there.
Yeah.
Let's look at tight end. Let's take a look at who's available at tight end. I like Delp.
Yeah, me
I
too. I
like
don't know if
Justin
he's been,
Jolly
but also like
or
I like Justin
Jolie.
Jolie a lot
Sorry,
too. Jolie. Sam Roush too is
I
like
like Sam Rouch.
I don't know, man. I couldn't tell
I
you.
think uh, the Texas A&M tackle is a blocker, which
Yeah.
is nice, but I don't want to take that early just to block. I don't like Jack Endies out of Texas.
Sorry.
That's okay.
All right.
Let's go to I haven't taken a safety. Interesting. Let's go to the safety position.
You want to do what? Let's see.
Kamari Ramsey, I like. Genesis
I
Smith
feel
is
like
a
the board didn't.
QB.
I mean, I don't know much about Kamari.
They're all
Ramsey.
nice. They had Jalen Kilgore on a
I do
30
like.
visit, so maybe
Yeah.
they wait off on that. Yeah, let's look at receiver quickly. Just in case.
Yeah.
Just in case something happens.
You got the slot Antonio Williams, and you got some big bodies. Right
I
here,
like
Elijah
Skylar
Stroud,
Bell. Maybe
Malachi
want to wait on
Flores.
him a little. Or not Trey Lance, whatever.
Yeah,
His
me too.
brother I like.
See that unicorn right
Yes.
there.
We'll go let's go to guard. I think we're gonna go Rutledge here.
Yeah, might as
Yeah.
well. Do you like Connor Luke? I
Okay.
mean, would you rather upgrade center or would you rather
I'd rather
upgrade
upgrade guard
guard if
because
you're
we have Drew
ideally?
Kendall from last year's draft, and I think they really like him at center. So I'll take uh, I'll take maybe the more natural guard in Rutledge.
All right, deal. Let's see what. All right, now the Commanders are up here, and we went Jeremiah
Mm.
Love. That's it.
Are you guys,
'Cause, hey,
if you're gonna be in that
A
if
plus
you're gonna
so
be in that
far.
situation, you might as well get a playmaker. If you have to wait
Oh,
70
100%.
picks, I guess.
Oh, Connor Lou just went. Oh man, because I think that is so
Really?
crazy how they got rid of Tyler Biotish because they wanted Tyler Linderbaum. They just
Yeah.
cut him. Like even the Giants, we signed a kicker and still waited 2 weeks before we
Oh
got
yeah.
rid of Graham Gano. You know, like it's like,
Some of these
oh man,
GMs.
it's yeah, that does not look good for you, Adam Peters. Like, and I don't think that you're just gonna go Logan Jones. Maybe like you need a center.
They need
I mean,
a
I know
lot.
you can move some of those
Yeah.
players around. Yeah. And I know that they're in on wide receiver. They wanted Alec
Okay.
Pierce, swung and miss. They
They
wanted
gotta
Romeo
get to the
Dobbs,
quarterback, too.
swing and miss. Yeah, I mean they did. Like Clayvon Chasen had a pretty good year last
Yeah.
year. Finally,
Oh, that guy's kind
and they invested big in Odefe Owe.
of okay.
Right? I'm not making. Wait, let me go to Command Center. I'm pretty sure. I feel like I always mix up Owe with Ojabo, but yeah, no, they went Owe, didn't they?
No way.
Am I making this up?
You might be. And looking at that group of, I mean, if Drake Jackson is their number one.
I do like what they did with Leo Chanel.
Yeah.
Okay. Let me make sure I'm not making anything up here.
That is quite an uninspiring.
Yeah, no, it was. Yeah, I don't know why he's not on here,
Hmm.
or maybe he's just somewhere fallen. But yeah, and they invested big in him, so I don't know. I think it might be receiver because right now they have Treylon Burks as their number 2.
Okay.
Really, Luke McCaffrey. They got De'Ami Brown back. I mean, how do you feel about this wide receiver room right here? I feel like they might go. I like Malachi
Okay.
Fields. Big body. I think Surratt.
Championship
Very
pedigree.
similar. I like Surratt a lot, actually. But this guy, I think, might be the best in.
Ted Hurst. I heard about him. Yeah.
Like out of this whole crop, yeah. I mean, I was watching his breakdown with Steve Smith, who I think does the best on all like wide receiver breakdowns, and he thinks this guy's gonna be a stud. There's a time with the Giants I thought could get him in the 4th round.
His numbers are awesome. Jesus.
Yeah, the big knock on him is that he stayed at Georgia State for his whole career. But
Loyalty.
But like, yeah, he's
Not 22 yet.
He's unreal. Giants at a top 30 visit with him. I think if we trade back and we acquire a 3rd round pick, this is who we go for. I mean, what do you? I mean, cornerback too is still an issue.
Yeah.
I don't know. I think the way the board fell.
Washington needs a lot, but I guess if you want to add a second playmaker, I could see them going receiver. Which one? I'll let you to make that decision, but I guess I'd lean receiver.
I don't know. Based on what Adam Peters has done, I don't know if he's a Ted Hurst. I don't know. I'm not totally up to date on their top 30s. I'm gonna go Elijah Surratt because I also think that this guy's a 2nd round pick. And it's crazy. He's actually listed as 71. They're picking at 71. Bam. Give him Elijah Surratt. I know that they want another wide receiver. So.
Good size.
Yeah. Hey, they're just first 2 picks. They're going straight for helping out Jaden Daniels. Cowboys back on the board here. All right. Where are we going, Cowboys? Where are we going? If you look at their needs, I would say
Fullback 2.
Not a fullback. I mean, I would love that. There's some fun fullbacks in here.
Yes.
I mean, the Giants have the best fullback in the league. I still think linebacker is probably
Yes. They've always been a linebacker team. And am I wrong? Is Overshawn hurt still?
No, he came back, but I mean, I think he's still. That was a devastating injury. I just don't know. This is who I think they would go with, and I don't want to pick him because this is who I like the most for the Giants. But this guy, and it might be a little early, Takari.
Okay.
He had a rib injury last year, but like was unreal in like 2023, I believe, was the year he had all these pass breakups. And even though he only played, I think 7 games last year, or no, 12 games? No, maybe only started 7. 2 interceptions. 4 pass breakups. Yeah, this is where he had the 1 interception, 15 pass breakups in 2023.
Great size. Oh my god.
I saw he was listed at 6'4", so I don't know, 6'3", regardless. Damn, dude, but I want the Giants to get him. But I guess I'll be a good guy. I honestly, Devin Moore, I'm not I'm not as I don't know as much about him.
Mm-hmm.
But I even saw Takario Davis is on like the Commanders list as well. I've heard good things about Will Lee too out of Texas A&M. Maybe they go Texas, higher rated.
They that would
Yeah.
be a legitimate reason for Jerry.
Jerry's done it before. All right, what are you thinking? You want to just go Will Lee?
Sure.
Do you think cornerback is the way to go?
I think they
Or
can't go wrong with any position, and definitely upgrade their defense, secondary especially.
Yeah.
Yeah, especially without no Diggs now. He was old too. Bland's
Yeah. Duron
he's kind of
Bland is,
bland. I mean, he really is his name in a way. Like nice, but if he's not getting interceptions,
I mean, if he can get all those pick sixes,
right? That's
again,
what
like,
really put him on the map. Yeah, I don't mind. I don't mind corner.
All right, cool. I'm gonna go Willie because I do think honestly Willie is just as good of a prospect I think as Takario Davis, if not better. I just like Takario Davis because I feel like he's got untapped
Okay.
potential. Now where are we going here?
Let's
Eagles.
Skylar Bell. Let's go to tight end. I'm gonna Joe Royer.
Do you like Michael Trigg too? Or?
Yeah. He's the one. I don't think he's caught any passes either, if I'm not mistaken.
No, I mean,
He's caught a
just an
few.
athletic guy.
Yeah.
Yeah. He's more. I just think that he's like a skinnier. He's almost like a.
Oh,
like
Triggs. Isn't Triggs the one who has had off the field issues?
Yeah, there's a good chance. I honestly haven't gone.
I forget.
Into it.
I know I've seen stuff on Trigg. Jolie's still there. He's awesome. You go down a little just for tight end. Joe Royer, I like him a lot. Older guy, but I don't hate it.
Yeah. I think this guy has the highest upside.
I like Rouch.
A lot of people are talking. I mean, look at his.
That's awesome. Yeah. We've done well with Stanford tight ends with a guy, if you heard of his name, is Zach Ertz. Let's go the big board best available.
I got you.
Yeah, let's see what I like Skylar Bell as a receiver, right under 100.
I know. He's ranked 98 and you're 98. It's right in line, man. Do you like Bryce Land? Like what Bryce?
Yes, I like both. Yes, I also like Lance too.
What about this guy?
I don't know much about him.
The speed demon. Some people think he might be the next
4.26. I mean, that's no.
He's just a little boy.
4.26 got my attention. 5'9".
Yeah, I think it was the fastest 40. Yeah,
5'9" is a little small, but that's why you don't have to put him on the outside, of course. There are a number of guys. I'll hold off on tight end. I still like the board going down. I think I'll go Skylar Bell. I think, yeah.
Damn, dude, you got.
Did I?
That's what I was hoping would fall to the Giants.
Unreal.
All right, here. Oh man.
Emmett Johnson.
I don't even think Takario Davis still here? He is still here. I think that's where I'm
okay.
Go. Especially because we signed Greg Newsome to a prove-it deal, which I wish we just signed the Reek Woolen prove-it deal that you guys did. I think Greg Newsome might, with a change of scenery, like he did good in his early Browns career, former first-round pick. He was completely lost getting traded to the Jaguars.
Tough to get traded midway through the season. Yep.
Yeah. Paulson Adebo, obviously we paid the money. Lost Cordell Flott to the Titans, who I guess offered the same amount of money, but
one to his.
yeah, I guess he'd rather live in Nashville than Jersey. Don't blame me there. I'm in the same boat. Yeah, and then Tay Banks obviously has been a bust. Fun thing to note, though, he is, from Maryland. He's a Terp, and so is Denard Wilson, our defensive coordinator.
There you go.
And Denard Wilson said it, he kind of acknowledges that maybe Tay Banks is a slow learner and might need to put in a little extra time to learn. But, yeah, I just like this guy.
Denard Wilson is a great coach, too, so he knows he knows his stuff. He obviously came from the greatest team in the NFL. So to get his hands on the guy like Decario Davis, yeah.
You know what? I'm just gonna do it because I think Reek Willen was a late round pick, 4th or 5th, and he had the size and measurables, and then put it all together. And I think
really nice size with the speed too. This late, yeah.
I'll take it, man. Cowboys back up here. All right, so we took Will Lee. Who did we take for an edge rusher for the Cowboys? T.J. Parker.
Good player.
Yeah, and Caleb Downs. So we're back on Dallas, Jeremy. We still
there
haven't
you
got
go.
linebacker. Where are you seeing this? Honestly, Deontay Lawson, you'd know more about him than I would.
I like Lawson. He's dealt with injury a good bit of his career, has overcome it.
Yeah.
Enough where he's healthy, and at this point, was going to be a star at Alabama if the injuries. He would have been that prototypical linebacker, inside linebacker, if he didn't get hurt. At this point in the draft,
Cowboys too.
There you go.
Dude, I love what this guy did. Stick to the model.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, with that being said, if he's had a Dallas visit, yeah, Harold Perkins,
what did
another.
It say that trends or is that metrics? I don't know because I want to see who else. And look at he was up there at 44. Well, that was before the season, so I guess.
Yeah.
I want to see
Perkins, another guy who got hurt, who was supposed to be top 10 pick, right? Back at the a few years ago.
Oh, look at that!
Wow, he's visited everywhere.
Yeah,
what is
I mean,
he's
visited with the
Dallas 3 times? What?
So he had a workout with the Cowboys. Probably
okay.
They visited.
We talked about at the combine. That doesn't.
And at his pro day. So.
No, okay, that's.
So, I mean, yeah. So he had a
top
30 visit essentially.
Yes.
So they're looking into it. We're sniffing up the right tree, man.
Let's go. Yeah, I mean, let's go with that. Like, let's go. Harold Perkins.
You want to go Harold Perkins? The only thing is that he's like, he's almost like a slot corner edge rusher linebacker hybrid. But I feel like that intrigues the hell out of Jerry.
Kind of nice to have that versatility. I don't know how far down the field he can run with some of these receivers, but
yeah. You
have to be able to drop back in the NFL today with teams going to that technique. So
you go Perkins over Lawson?
It's splitting hairs at that point, but yeah, you pick.
Hey, you said Perkins. I'm going with you, man.
They're just so interested. I mean, maybe they need those 3 times with him to say, no, this isn't our guy. But I think that they're pretty in on him.
I think if you visit with him 3 times, you have
something like that.
Have an interest. Now the Eagles.
All right.
Where are we going
Let's
here?
go.
So we addressed wide receiver. We addressed tackle, guard.
You know how they always say smash that like and subscribe button?
Smash it.
Smash that tight end button, Sean.
I'm smashing it, dude. Dude, you still have you're picking it.
I know. That's why I didn't want to take the tight. I know.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's yeah.
Who do you have the biggest draft crush on? Because Justin Jolie, like I said,
I really like Jolie.
Likely kind of guy.
I like Jolie. I do like Rouch. I like your guy Rouch. And it looks like maybe not. He go down a little bit.
Yeah.
Joe Royer's still there.
I'm actually not. I don't know much about Royer. Like, where is your love from Royer stemmed from? Is this just?
Big, big athletic body that is on the older side that
Yeah.
can catch some passes, good size, speed.
Yeah.
We'll see, but I think he can block too.
About
Okay.
to lie. This one said maybe not.
Oh,
But
there you go. Maybe
but
not.
I don't know. I mean, hey, this is just the guy who made
I
this.
think he's definitely more receiving kind of guy,
Yeah.
which the team needs. A little older, but I don't mind the age there at this part of the draft at that position.
Yeah.
Let's just go. Let's quickly look at the big board as a
Here
whole.
we go. We got Devin Marshall, NC State cornerback. T.J. Hall. Dude, this guy with Decario Davis, another cornerback. Ephesians Prysock.
Yeah.
I want to draft them off the name alone. But like they have these big, super athletic cornerbacks in Washington.
Yes. Listen, Washington's been no stranger to talent with all their coaches over the years.
Yeah.
DeBoer. So obviously he's not there anymore. Let's go. Let's go to all. Let's check all. This is.
Right. Michael Trigg is still top on the board. I mean, if
I
you're talking
know.
about just an athletic guy like Trigg,
Yeah. Yeah.
because you guys kept Dallas Goedert somehow.
Yes, on a crazy low deal. Like that's
Yeah.
insane at that deal. 7 million. Emmett Johnson, intriguing. I don't think they'd go. Well,
Well, wait. Didn't you guys just get another running back? Damian. Well, no, you have Damian Pierce.
we signed
Yeah.
Damian Pierce. I think he's going to be a camp body guy. I don't know if
Yeah.
Will Shipley's a guaranteed spot after 2 years. I like Johnson.
You obviously traded for Tank Bigsby last year too.
That's correct. 1 more year of Tank as of his contract. Oh, Jalen Kilgore's still there. I think we'll go there.
Kilgore, yeah.
He took a top 30 visit to Philadelphia.
I do want to see.
And
Oh yeah, I mean he's. Yeah, you got the Eagles. He's in the top 30 and combine.
there you go. Talked to him at the combine. Seems like a lot of teams are in on him. I like taking the safety position here, and then I'm going to hold. Hopefully, with the next pick, go tight end, push it down the river a little bit. So yeah, we'll take Kilgore.
There's still a lot of great tight ends, and I feel like it's
Yes.
really pick your flavor. So I don't.
No doubt. Yeah.
Dude, Deshaun Stribling. I didn't realize he was still on there.
Joe Lee just went. Darn. Darn.
Oh,
All right. Still some names.
Let's see. Oh, really? Yeah, you got Royer now and Raritan.
Yeah.
We haven't even talked about Raritan.
I like. He's nice.
Yeah. I just feel like
Good frame.
Notre Dame's offense.
I think that he's been off the field a little bit. I think they had a little bit of competition at that position. I think he was hurt too.
Yeah, I only played 9 games last year.
Okay.
Let's see trends. Oh, met with the Giants. Of course.
There you go.
Because I think the Giants are we got Likely, we got Theo Johnson. If you look, I mean, John Harbaugh drafted Hayden Hurst ahead of Lamar Jackson, then circled back and got Mark Andrews in the 3rd round. When they drafted Isaiah Likely, I know because I really wanted Isaiah Likely.
I like that signing too.
Then I really wanted Charlie Kohler. Then they drafted Charlie Kohler. We ended up with Bellinger, who got overpaid by the Titans. But I'm so happy I think Isaiah Likely. We're going to do a lot of 2 tight end sets.
That's a good signing, and that's a good price that you got him at too. I thought he'd go a little more.
I'm so stoked about Isaiah Likely.
I'm gonna go Joe Royer here. We're gonna get a little older.
Take your guy, man.
Yeah.
I gotta watch some Royer stuff because I was unfamiliar with his game.
Tatted up. He's curly hair.
Hey, dude, I like tatted up tight ends. Jeremy Shockey was
Sure.
one of my first. All right, well,
That's right, Shockey. Yes.
Yeah.
Ooh,
Always
Carson Beck.
Carson Beck, man. There are some fun wide receivers. I'm gonna go there.
Okay. Is this round 5, by the way?
This is now round 5. Yes.
Back in the fifth round is pretty awesome value in my opinion. From someone who didn't love him in
Yeah.
college, from a talent standpoint, this late at that position with that experience,
Yeah.
maybe I don't think he'll drop to the Eagles at this point, but we'll see.
I kind of like it. Dude, Eric McAllister is
Interesting player.
very interesting. He's a very interesting
RAS
player. Same with
brutal. But
these are all of the like
Kevin
Jeff
Coleman, Kevin Coleman.
Kevin Coleman had a good Senior Bowl too.
Yeah.
I like Kevin Coleman a lot, dude. But you want to know who I like? You're in the fifth round. Like, do you take a shot with a guy like Jeff Caldwell, who's
Yeah,
6'5",
I
running
mean,
a 4.3?
maybe.
It's like
He is
I don't know.
he is a perfect RAS. I don't think I've ever seen that before.
Yeah, but there's a reason why he's in the fifth round. You know,
I mean, of course. He probably
we're going
he
we're
probably
Bearcats
can't he
podcast.
probably can't catch.
I don't. Honestly, I was watching like the breakdown. Like it's just weird how they utilized him. Yeah. Man. Yeah, 50% catch rate, dude. I mean that's
Oh my god.
yeah. And you know what? That would actually piss me off so much, dude. Let me that would piss me off so much. Like we don't need that. We just don't need that. Kevin Coleman.
Put that on a t-shirt. New York Giants. 50% catch rate. We don't need that.
No. You will be the most hated guy in New York. Screw it. I mean, I'm just gonna go Alex.
Yeah, he really glowed down. But at this
Eric
point in the
McAllister,
draft, like
yeah.
it's intriguing.
Yeah.
I remember hearing him earlier.
Yeah. I'm honestly not too familiar with Reggie Vigil either, but I'm gonna go Eric McAllister. Screw it. Even though he might be around in the sixth round. Let me just look at the big board one more time. Oh, dude, there's a lot of defensive tackles I like, and I know we already invested in defensive tackle. And we also have DJ Reader is a strong chance that he gets signed to us post draft, depending on how everything goes. Who I
see.
This guy's awesome too, Albert Regis. Screw it, I'm gonna go wide receiver. Ooh, Michael Taff out of Texas too. He's an interesting safety. I like him a lot too. Although we have kind of invested in the safety in the offseason, like just depth pieces. Our Darius Washington, Jason Pinnock came back. All right, I don't want to take a million. I'm doing Eric McAllister just because he intrigues me. And add to the wide receiver depth. All right, Washington. That was a quick turnaround.
Yes.
Okay, so they went to Jeremiah.
I mean, who is the Commanders' backup quarterback?
Marcus Mariota, right? Still got Mariota.
Yeah. I guess this is their third pick.
Oh,
this is their third pick.
What is the IOL here? Yeah, I'm gonna be completely. Pat Coogan.
Pat Coogan. Yeah.
You know, I mean, not.
He's not going to get up the field for you, but again, this part of the draft.
I mean, you have a guy who's an older, like he could maybe if you need him to.
He fits their mold of getting retirement home players, so
yeah,
that helps too.
I just don't really know anything else. I've heard about Bo Stevens. He's a guard, not a center.
Right, Iowa. They ship out
probably,
some good line guys.
You can always move guards around. Sorry, my cat's hanging out under the desk, freaking me out.
I would think if you're Washington, Beck here, you would consider it since it's their third pick. I don't think you can.
No.
Tim Keenan, my guy,
so
not a big playmaker, but awesome teammate.
Stuffer.
Good real nose tackle, who will fill a role, maybe not make the plays, but will fill his space.
Yeah, I like Tim Keenan for the Giants too. Like,
yeah, He'd fit really
Anywhere.
anywhere,
Yeah.
I think. Yeah.
I don't know, man. I just feel like they're desperate for interior O line. I don't
Good.
know
Yeah.
I don't know these
So,
guys really at all. I know Bo
me
Stevens and
too.
I know Pat Coogan.
Yes.
Which one? Which I feel like Bo
Let's
Stevens
go.
obviously
Let's
did,
go, Bo Stevens.
and then screw it. Maybe you could move him over to center.
Maybe.
Which I don't know what happened to Ricky Stromberg was a draft pick at center for the
Yeah, that's right. Yeah.
Commanders. I don't know how he
I don't
ended
know.
up.
Maybe that center position when guys aren't playing well there, it sticks out like a sore thumb, and the entire line doesn't play well. So maybe that was the case for him.
Yeah, I got that signed center card. Dylan McMahon, who is the Eagles signed
Oh
center card,
yes, thanks.
and I don't
Yeah,
know where he is now, dude. I have no clue. I
yeah.
don't
The
even know where the
Rams
card is, to
stole
be
him.
honest.
Uh,
Rams did.
initially, yeah, they took him.
All right, here we go.
Dallas.
Back to the Cowboys. We got Caleb Downs, T.J. Parker, Willie Harold
Wow,
Perkins.
they've gone heavy, heavy defense, which makes sense.
Yeah, no, they need it. I mean, because really, like, I think that you probably, even with, dude, Nick Singleton, I think would be a steal here.
Yeah, not as many snaps too, since he shared with Allen down at or wherever at Penn State. So
Yeah.
yeah, intriguing player there for sure. Big
I mean,
name.
I like Seth
Dallas loves
McGowan
that.
too.
Okay.
He was a bad boy. That's why he's 24, but he is reformed. I know he went to jail, but he's
24
athletic.
and a half. Wow.
Yeah, like I said, he went to jail. He was in Oklahoma, which very close to Texas.
He
Um,
does fit. I mean, he fits the Dallas profile there.
I guess he really turned his life around as like I mean, this is just things that I've read, things that I've heard,
Yes.
and it is like really big on addressing
There you go.
and whatnot. Kalen Black obviously did great for Indiana. I think Nick
Hmm.
Singleton is probably one of the higher upsides, and I think maybe more in the direction that Jerry goes.
Yeah. Dallas loves high names, high profile guys who were stars
Yeah,
at the college level,
yeah,
regardless
and
of where they're being drafted. So
I remember last year both Katron Allen and Nick Singleton almost came out, and the talk was like Nick Singleton was like a second, third round pick, perhaps.
yeah. Oh yeah.
But his stock fell this year. But yeah, we'll go Singleton.
He bad running back class this year, but Singleton is one of the good ones, I guess, better ones.
Yeah, where are you going? Eagles.
Let's see. Let's look over who we've selected so far. I
I'm
got
trying to
my
think this better. The
tackle. I got
PFF didn't
my edge.
have this either. Remember, like, well,
Yes.
maybe they
No,
did.
you're right. Yeah, I got my edge. I got my guard, a receiver, a safety, a tight. I mean,
You got a
I
good
taking
haul,
care.
dude.
You're taking care of so much here, Sean.
The C here for Max Yanniker is BS, but
Yeah, they have. That's where the sites sort of come in. They have their own algorithms. They have their own thinking. Um, yeah,
yeah, but grades on draft players
I don't
before
think
they
they have a
exist.
spot for Tim Keegan. Even though can we look at quarterbacks?
You want Carson back, don't you? Kate Klubnik?
uh, I
Especially
like
when you trade
Sawyer.
Jalen
I like
Hurts, man.
Cade.
Yeah. You know, Luke
Jalen Daniels was very productive at Kansas, who fits the mold of what the Eagles are looking at a quarterback or what they have. Um,
Dude, I think it's Dalen Green, right? The
yes,
quarterback.
yes, out of Arkansas. Yeah, he might be
Yeah, he's
gone. If
gone.
he's
Yeah.
there, I'll take him.
No, he's
Yeah.
gone. I was gonna say I should have taken him for the job. I mean, he's just an intriguing prospect.
I agree. I agree. Um,
Did you guys get rid of your boy
no,
Tanner McKee? No, you still have Tanner. Oh,
he
Andy
is.
Dalton. Didn't realize you guys went Andy.
We
Dalton.
signed Andy Dolan. At first, it was he had $4 million attached, and then obviously Carolina, I guess, is paying most of it. Um, let me make sure. I think I'm gonna go Sawyer Robertson here, or
Okay.
Kate Klubnik. Both are intriguing. Um, Yeah.
Go
Cade is
Cade.
he's so prototypical
Yeah.
at that size.
Yeah.
Um, yeah, can you go back to Robertson?
Yeah.
Uh,
Let's
I'll go Sawyer here. I think
yeah.
it really could be between both of them.
Yeah. Not Pavia. Not shortcake Pavia.
I'll pass on Pavia. Obviously, he should probably be given a plaque at Vanderbilt, but NFL wise, I'll pass on him.
Deal. Oh no! Don't tell me I lost Jeremy again. Jeremy, you there?
I'm there. I just I went off mic to cough,
Okay, good.
but you brought me back to say that I coughed.
Ah, damn it. Sorry, man.
That's okay.
Now I wish you just caught. I don't know what to say. Let's see here. I just love
Dallas.
this name, dude. I love this. This is where, dude, you got 3 grade A names right here.
It would it would help if
Fiomo, Jordan Van Den Berg,
Vandenberg.
Armaj Reed Adams. Actually, they were kind of easier to read. I mean, with the last name like Ganitskovich, you get good at saying it.
That's true.
All right, we got Dallas back-to-back picks here, man.
Oh
This is,
God.
I know this is the end here.
Yeah, this is
Yeah, this is where we start to have fun. Honestly, in the past when we do these,
yes.
I this is where I kind of like I see a cool name, I look at like
It gets
whatever.
thin. It gets thin.
And then
yes.
and then I start looking into them, dude. Josh Cuevas too, huh? I actually
He's a
he makes
nice,
some good plays.
especially later on. I like Cuevas a lot.
Yeah.
Which were more healthy last year, but
Yeah.
he came back and good option.
Let's see here. Looking at some of these guys, dude. Do you hear about this guy? UR Bernard.
No.
Never played, from Nigeria.
Oh my God.
International player program. He's like unreal.
Right.
They don't have any of his stuff, but dude, he is unreal.
That's exciting.
I would take
I
a
like
shot
those
at.
kind of players.
Oh yeah, especially. I mean, you guys are like the biggest win with.
We've had some
Colorado,
luck. We've had
obviously.
some luck for sure.
Yeah. I might save him for the Giants pick though. But, I mean, I could see that. I could see the Cowboys.
Maybe.
That's where it's messed up. Also,
Yes.
like, I don't know. Like there's a good chance he doesn't even get drafted. I could see the Cowboys going Cade Klubnik too because they love getting these big name like Joe Milton obviously. Sam Howell. I forgot about the Sam Howell.
Yes, they took our Sam Howell from us. I could see them taking Cade. I agree. Especially this.
He's gonna go to the Giants next, huh? Sorry.
I mean, no. I was just saying, like, these bigger
Yeah.
name quarterbacks this late in the draft. I don't care really what team you are, more or less.
Yeah,
It
take a
makes
shot.
sense for most teams. Yeah.
Yeah.
At that position, oh my God, yeah.
All right, I'll go Cade because you guys aren't going to take him anyways. Back to backs here.
That'd be funny if the Eagles went Robertson and then Cade back to back.
Yeah, duke it out. I mean, hey. No kickers out here, which kind of sucks. Dude, I kind of want to see what the kicking market was.
It would have been an interesting position for the Eagles too, but then they just guaranteed all of Jake Elliott's money for this year, so that's why I don't think they'd go kicker. But if they didn't, that would be interesting.
Max Bredesen, brother of former Giant and Commander
Yes,
Ben Bredesen.
there you go.
Yeah.
All right, let's go to corner. Let's go to corner and find guys I've never seen.
TJ Hall is actually a name that I do know.
Okay, Damani Jackson.
And Price Dog, like I said earlier.
Yes. Damani Jackson, big time player at USC, transferred over. Not as amazing in Alabama. Maybe you'd look at him as a Josh Jobe kind of guy like the Eagles did a few years ago, and now starting corner that the Eagles let walk. Yeah, I'll go Damani Jackson here.
Yeah. Do it. because I mean we did go Will Lee. I think they could probably do corner again. To be honest. TJ Hall is a name that I've heard, but I'm honestly not familiar with.
Haven't heard much on my guy TJ. Yeah.
Let's just take this off and see top. I mean, TJ Hall is the top of the board too.
Yeah.
All right, so we went running back already. Yeah, there's a couple of good defensive tackles. That's what I was looking because obviously that's one of their best position groups.
Yes.
Letting Osa Digizua walk, they could still use like a pass rushing defensive tackle. I don't know anything about him because it doesn't say anything about him, so I don't. So I'm definitely not going there. I think at this point, double dip in the corner market. We'll get TJ Hall, and hopefully people like it.
There you go.
The Giants. This is our one of 3 6th-round picks.
Oh my god.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, this is we don't have to spend too much time here, but we said we're doing the 7 rounds. We're doing the 7 rounds. Man, Kendrick Law is a little, kind of like a little shifty guy.
Alabama guy.
Oh, really?
Frat first, yeah.
Damn. Do you like him in Alabama or no?
Yeah, he was nice. He was. It was more about potential, like long term. As a coming in and as a freshman, the role that he played was pretty interesting. Reduced, but it was intriguing. And then he leaves for Kentucky.
Yeah, Vinny Anthony is a name that I know stood out at the Senior Bowl. I mean, not that we okay. So we invested in Darnell Mooney, prove it deal. Calvin Austin, kind of a prove it deal. Which is funny because Calvin Austin destroyed the Giants a couple years back on Monday Night Football.
I've always liked the idea of Calvin Austin. He's never put everything together, but what he brings is nice. Yeah.
Yeah. Let's see defensive tackle. I think that we could still go. Yeah, I don't know this guy, but I really like his name, Armaj Reed Adams.
There you go.
And honestly, we could always just use more.
Never hurts to add to the line.
Yeah. So I'm just gonna go Armaj Reed Adams, and we'll take a swing on him there.
There you go.
And then Commanders. No, I'm just gonna go Pat Coogan, whatever. Double dip, dude.
Yeah.
He's here, top of the board. They need a center. He has experience. We talked about it.
He fits. He fits perfectly.
There's the Giants back-to-backs here. Honestly, oh no, we lost Vinny Anthony. Wait, did I just take Vinny Anthony? No. He really went right there? Where'd he go? I thought I just saw him. Oh, he's down here. Thank gosh, Vinny Anthony. But you know what? No, I'm going to go. I said I was going to save it. I'm going to get UR Bernard. I just want to pull up. Because they don't have anything on him, but it was unreal. I saw him on an Instagram, but it's this is the guy that you take a little, 6'4", 306 pounds. Let's see, we got his RAS score. It's unreal. Yeah, 9.9 RAS. Let's see. Just because it's not saying here, we got a 4.640, dude, at 300 pounds. 6'3", yeah. Yeah, I mean, I want to, I don't care. I don't care. You're taking swings in the 6th round, dude. Half the time these guys, I'm going UR Bernard, dude. And at this point of the draft, too, you don't know them at all. You look them up, you see there's always some upside that you look into. But a name that you like this late in the draft is just fun. And that's why I'm going to go Vinny Anthony here, too, because don't have much about his stats at all. But he did good at the Senior Bowl and seems like a fun guy. Although I think Kendrick Law is a cool little gimmick player. And then I have I've heard about Eric Rivers. Oh, he's fast, man. Met with the Commanders. Maybe if... Yeah, I'm just going to go Vinny Anthony. Have fun here. Eagles, where are you going, brother? You dipping on Cuevas? He's top of the board. Do you want to see your picks again? Quarter. What the edge board is? No idea, dude. No idea. But I do love George Gums, dude. George Gums. That's how I became a big Channing Crowder fan. I saw him on Madden. Yeah, how he like peed in his pants. Channing Crowder. Oh, you're talking about George Gums. But George Gums. No, like Channing Crowder like admitted that he would just like pee his pants on the sidelines if he had to pee. Just pee his pants to keep himself warm. All right, what we got here, dude? Dude, screw it, dude. Like, look at it, speed guy, dude. Yeah. Yeah. Oh wait, you said I thought you meant like a freak, like mentally, not athletically. Oh. Yeah, this is what you get this late in the draft. All right, here we go. Maybe I'll get Eric Rivers if he's still on the board, but I doubt it. Oh, he is. He met with he met with them. Like, listen, they need to get some. Let's see, did a workout and pro day. Yeah. Hey, they like it. They like. I know they already went wide receiver, but like they can go double wide receiver. Oh, two champions too. Elijah Surratt and Pat Kuka didn't even put together. They got the Hoosiers. All right, Eric Rivers. And now this is like the Cowboys. Just don't they have a? All right, so this is. Oh no, this is it. This is the end. This might be the end of everything. No, you guys have a 7th round pick, don't you? Let's get big name here. Oh man, I was really hoping he'd be here. He is! Diego Pavia. Doesn't he just scream cowboy? I mean, and I don't. I know they went Cade Klubnik in this. Yeah. Well, yeah, we did do Cade Klubnik, but like Diego Pavia is not going to really be playing quarterback. I think he's going to be some like gimmick, gadget. I don't know. Yeah. Actually, this is a guy who I wanted to get drafted in this. Daquan Wright. I don't know if you remember, but I met a guy at the airport who did subscribe to the podcast, so he might be listening right now. And he grew up with Daquan Wright. And honestly, like he's a good athletic guy. I was thinking about maybe the Giants throw him on there. But if this is the last pick, I want to get Daquan Wright drafted. Didn't meet with the Cowboys. But at this point of the draft, you draft people that you know. And Daquan Wright. All right, screw it. Last pick. I don't know what happened. Oh, no. Damn it. The Commanders still have a pick. They have 0 picks, but right at the end, they come back up here.
That is something.
Screw it. We were talking about Daquan Wright. We lost Jeremy.
Yep.
Maybe we lost me. We might have lost you, but we're keeping Daquan Wright, who I think is honestly a pretty solid prospect. I know I bet on him right after that guy told me that he grew up with him to get some
I like
yards,
it.
and he did. And he got the yards. So
there you go. Oh,
yeah.
Tanner, the tight end out of Houston, is a nice player at this part
Oh yeah,
of the draft.
Tanner Koziel. I have heard good things about him as well.
Yeah.
I forgot who was there was one guy a guy who knows more than I do, but yeah, I've heard about Tanner Koziel's. Yeah.
I mean, he's an athlete. That's what.
I mean,
this part of the.
Yeah, and they have Chigakwankwo, who I respect. I like that signing a lot. I guess they were in on the Isaiah Likely too. But yeah, let's do it. I mean, Zach Ertz is probably. I guess he's in talks. Maybe he'll return. That was a gruesome.
We'll see. Injury. We'll see with his injury how he recovers.
Yeah. All right, Tanner Koziel. Draft the names of people we know, and then I think this is it. The Commanders probably have another. No, that was the last Commanders pick. Lorenzo Styles, man.
Lorenzo Styles. Is it really?
Yeah, he's a safety out of That was it. All right,
there
so
let's go
through here. Let's go through. We got 4 teams. We got an A- for the Commanders. I think Jeremiah Love. I don't think he's falling to them, but I think if he does, that's definitely who they want. I think wide receiver round 2 with Elijah Surratt's good. Bo Stevens fills the need on the interior. If not,
it's
Pat
crazy.
Does. Yeah.
Not to interrupt. It's crazy that they have 65 picks in between picks 1 and 2. Another 70 to 80 between 2. Oh my God.
That's what you get when you trade everything around for Deebo Samuel.
Yeah, really.
Laramie Tunsil, who obviously great, but yeah, man, I think we were both kind of fearing what Adam Peters might do with all that cap space, and
yeah,
he's kind of dropped the ball. I mean, not that he hasn't tried. He's tried.
He's tried, but he just went old. It's just a mistake. He went old. He tried to bet on Daniels' rookie contract, which I get, but you gotta be more there's strategy too. But
all right, we'll look at the Giants here too. If it changes, maybe it's not going to change. Looks like it's not changing. All right. Maybe
the draft was so bad that they don't want to show us.
They don't want to show. Hey, well, at least we got an A- for the Commanders, dude.
There you go.
They're sparing picks. Screw it. Maybe that's
go to Dallas.
Let's see here. Well, we can go through the rounds. Maybe we could do this. Command Center. Let's get back in here. I'll try it one more time. Nah, not changing. But we can go through the rounds here. We got round 1. Giants going Francis Maui Noah instead of Caleb Downs, who fell to the Cowboys. And then we got Jeremiah Love to the Commanders. And TJ Parker to the Cowboys. And then we got Max Ioniker to the Eagles. Right?
Yep.
Round 2, Kristen Miller to the Giants, who I love. I think, like I said, we could go guard there as well. Malachi Lawrence to the Eagles. I think that was it because the Cowboys and Commanders didn't have a third-round pick. Or a second-round pick. Giants didn't have a third-round pick. Commanders got Elijah Surratt, who I think is awesome. And the Texans, and you got Keelan Rutledge at guard, which is nice.
Yep.
The Texans, with the Giants pick that they traded for Jackson Dart, it's kind of Lou to rob them from a center-needy team in the Commanders, so that's good too. And then the Cowboys went Will Lee. You guys went, also got Skylar Bell. Yeah. We can go Harold Perkins to the Cowboys in the 4th. Giants got Takario Davis, who I don't know. It's a name to look out there. Jalen Kilgore, I think, is intriguing for you guys at safety.
Yep.
And
I like.
Yeah. Honestly, the rest of the rounds are kind of all over the place. But if you made it this far, congrats. Because that was a journey. We talked about Channing Crowder being a freak. We talked about who's that guy that we got for you, George Gump?
Yeah, Gumps.
George Gumps. I don't know. That was
I
fun,
think he's a junior too.
Yeah. Athletic. I mean, you take a shot on a good name and good athlete that late in the draft. Jeremy, what any big takeaways to wrap this bad boy up?
It feels like, and I could be wrong, a lot of these guys might be drafted earlier than where we took them. That's on the draft board, But listen, I love the Eagles teams. I love the other teams too. I think of course, they got better. But I think that Washington pick with Jeremiah Love, you're really going to get better with that player. Now, are you going to win games? Not necessarily, because you still, we've seen bad teams draft amazing players and not win. But yeah, that's a pretty exciting pick. You did some good things with the Giants too. So yeah.
Yeah, I think
I like Christian Miller a lot. Yeah.
Yeah, if we can hit on like 3 players going to the actual teams that we mocked, I think that's pretty good.
No doubt.
Especially with 7 rounds. But I mean, think about last year. Like I thought Marcus and Bo. I thought like the draft experts too. They thought Bo was going 3rd round. We get him in the 5th. I thought Cam Skadeby was going 2nd or 3rd, top like latest. We get him in the 4th.
Right.
Good players slide for whatever reason. And
totally.
Like even Ted Hurst, who now everybody's trending towards, he's going to be maybe a 2nd round pick, 3rd round pick. Maybe he still falls to the Giants in the 4th.
Maybe. John Campbell fell to like 32 or whatever, which was crazy. So yeah.
That's somebody who we thought would be top 10, top 15.
Top 15,
Yeah. So the draft changes, it moves around. There's a lot of smoke being blown. Hopefully that's smoke about Dexter Lawrence being traded. Hopefully we keep him. And that's that. Anything else you want to say before we wrap this up, Jeremy?
I can't give any predictions on A.J. Brown. It is what it is at this point. Well, it just has to play out, unfortunately.
Yeah. You lost your sleeper agent, Diana Rossini.
Don't get me started on that.
All right. Well, that's an episode. Like and subscribe. Comment. Tell us how great we did. Tell us how awful we did. Don't be mean to us, because it hurts our feelings, man. You can be mean if you want. It's the internet. It's free reign. Diana Rossini learned that. Anyways, that's an episode. We are the Beasts of the NFC East. Peace.